Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is now demanding that the government deploy Jewish space lasers on the southern border. I kid you not. Taking to her X account, and this is not a parody, by the way, she posted this. Israel has some of the best unmanned defense systems in the world. I previously voted to fund space lasers for Israel's defense. America needs to take our national security seriously and deserves the same type of defense for our border that Israel has and proudly uses. Okay, this amendment says that by the funds made available by this act, such sums necessary should be used for the development of space laser technology on the southwest border. Wow, that's it. She is literally back to
Jewish space lasers.
Wow. Now remember, back in 2018, she had suggested that the California wildfires were intentionally started by Jewish space lasers. Lasers are blue beams of light that were meant to benefit the Rothschilds, who are a wealthy Jewish banking family. She thinks that, yeah, that not only does Israel have space lasers, she helped fund them. What? No. Look, Israel does not have space lasers. The Rothschilds do not have space lasers. There are no Jewish space lasers. All right. Now, that said, do they have lasers? Yes. They actually do have something that's currently being tested. It's called the Iron Beam, which, when operational, will use a laser, possibly two lasers, 100 kilowatt lasers specifically, to shoot down short-range rockets, artillery, and mortar shells. It's being developed by Rafael in collaboration with Lockheed Martin, and it's going to be, part of the Iron Dome defense system, and is even believed to be operational by next year, 2025. That said, it's not a space laser, it's a ground-based laser defense system, all right? As far as I can tell, there are no rockets, artillery shells, or mortars coming across the southern border. So putting a ground-based laser would be a useless, gigantic waste of money. Kind of like Marjorie Greene. But again, not a space laser. This is not a space laser because space lasers don't exist. We don't have them. Nobody has them. Why? It's because it's expensive to build. It would be expensive to build and send up into orbit. And also, if it's up in orbit, it would be pretty vulnerable. Not just a potential weapon, right? But also space junk. In fact, one of the uses of lasers that's being legitimately debated here of sending up space-based weaponry is actually just to use lasers to try to clear out some of the space junk that we have in orbit, right? That's actually being legitimately debated. But using space-based laser weaponry to target migrants or any other potential ground target is not being legitimately discussed, okay? Now, that said, sending up a space-based laser to use against migrants who are unarmed, it's just plain murder. And so when you take the stupidity out of it, which again, there's a lot of stupidity involved, all right? Stupid! But you take that out of it, and you're left with cruel and bloodthirsty. And that explains Marjorie Greene, all three words: stupid, cruel, and bloodthirsty. There you go. Now, the internet, of course, piled on, as they should. Brian Krasenstein wrote on X, quote, Congresswoman Marjorie Greene just officially called for U.S. space lasers on the United States-Mexico border. You literally can't make this stuff up. We have to be living in a simulated universe created by drunk space cowboys or something. Yeah, the Krasensteins, known for things, many things, if not vivid imaginations. It's very real, though, and it ain't cowboys, okay, that are dreaming this stuff up. No, it's Republican voters, okay, who love conspiracy theories, specifically conspiracy theories involving Jewish people and their lasers.
Jewish space lasers.
Okay. Oh, my God, I can't believe that's a real thing. Another person wrote, Marjorie Taylor Greene is back talking about Jewish space lasers. Someone find Marjorie a psychiatrist and some strong medication to go along with it while they're at it. Another said, Republicans are not serious people. The GOP is done. Well, they're certainly not serious people. Another said, used to be funny picking on you about Jewish space lasers, but that was before you said you want to use them to kill migrants crossing the U.S. border. And another said, America needs better Republicans than this. Well, unfortunately, most of the people who identified as Republicans that were sane have already distanced themselves. Okay? It's too late for the Republican Party. There really are no better Republicans anymore. I mean, not in significant enough numbers to make a difference. The inmates are currently running the asylum. The insanity has taken over. Not much you can do now. The fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is in a position of power and prominence, it's why Republicans or the Republican Party is ultimately doomed. The only question left is how much damage people like Greene will do before the end.